So here we go. This is our map. Okay, you can see all the stations. These are the dots. And you can see the surface temperature values written next to these location dots. Okay, so now you are asked to draw contours. That's the task. How do you do it? Well, you don't want to draw too many lines, gets confusing. And you don't want to draw too few lines. So a rule of thumb is that you should have something like 5 lines. Okay, 5 lines would be good. 5 contour lines. So how do you now determine? Another important feature of contour lines is the contour interval. The contour interval is the difference between adjacent lines. What's the value difference between adjacent lines? And you have to select that contour interval. You know, you can't just draw arbitrary lines in this plot. You have to have a constant contour interval. Important rule. Okay, have a look at the data here that you see. Maximum is 20.9 degrees Celsius, minimum is 15.5. Good choice here would be a contour interval of 1 degree Celsius, which means you draw contour lines of 20 degrees Celsius, 19, 18, 17, and 16 degrees Celsius. Okay, let's see how you do it. Okay, what you do is you start at the boundary and follow the rule that the temperature has to be higher on one side and lower on the other side. So let's start with the 20 degree contour, and you start at the boundary, an open boundary, and 20 degrees, I almost got it wrong. Actually, you have to see this arrow, because you have 20.1 degrees on one side and 19.5 on the other. You draw a contour, okay, and it has to stay warmer on one side, colder on the other side. So you actually have to turn here to the left, move down, and you end up actually at a boundary again. And there's nowhere you can go, because you have no more data to support your choice. Okay, so this is my 20 degree contour. Okay. Next choice is the 19 degree contour, and you do the same thing. 19 degree contour, start. This color is not so good, so we check away. This one goes away. What else? Okay, I can use this color here. Blue should work. Follow again, draw a contour, has to stay warmer on one side. And you actually have a 19 degrees, and the line has to go exactly through the 90, because this is supported. And then you end up again at the boundary. So this is my 19 degree Celsius, and if you have a value of exactly 19 degrees Celsius, your line has to cut through that point. Okay, that's important. Next line would be the 18 degree contour line. Okay, here 18 degree Celsius, and you do the same thing. Follow along 18 degree, 18 degree. Okay, and you can see, what do you do now? What you have to do is you also have to draw the 18 degree, has to run through here, because there are 2 degree differences between, so there have to be two lines going through this region. Okay, 7 degrees is 17 degrees Celsius line. It starts this is 17 degrees Celsius, start here, goes around. There's again a measurement with exactly 17. Yes, to go through. There's nothing you can do at the boundaries. And you learn already at the boundaries, you have to just stop. You can't draw circles that run around because you have no measurements of temperatures on the other side of the line. So you're not allowed to just speculate. So this one would be wrong. There's still a contour missing. It is the 16 degree, I take it back, 16 degree contour, and the 16 degrees Celsius contour would run along here. And that's already finished now, and you can report back to your chief scientist. This is a contour map. Okay? All right, in the next part of this tutorial, I want to teach you a few problems that you can come across when drawing contours. Okay, a few problems. What do? You might come across problems. All right.